Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and today I'm gonna be telling you how you can make some money reselling shoes. You could be a teenager, right? And you're trying to make some money reselling shoes. Well, you came to the right place. There's a lot of different methods to resell shoes, and a lot of people feel like it's such a complicated thing to get into. They're like, oh, I don't want to do botting. Oh, people are gonna think I'm a scalper. You don't have to do botting or any of that to make money reselling shoes. So I'm going to talk about a lot of non-botting methods you can use to make money off shoes first, and then we're going to get into the botting stuff at the end. For those who are interested, reselling, you already know, like, there are going to be shoes that are limited and there's demand. So, you know, not everyone can get their hands on them, so they're going to be willing to pay resell. The shoes are going to drop on specific sites, whether that be sneakers, Nike sneakers, whether that be foot sites like Footlocker, Foot Action, Champs, Finish Line, blah, blah, blah. They're gonna drop there, and they're gonna be limited drops. So maybe only 100,000 of them are gonna be in stock, but millions of people want them. And then after, you know, the 100,000 people who were able to buy some of those people are gonna be like, oh, I don't even want these. I'm just gonna sell them to someone who wants them and is willing to pay resell, which is where the reselling comes in, you know? And where do you resell shoes? StockX, GOAT. Personally, I use StockX. It's the biggest marketplace for reselling shoes. There's just a huge demand for shoes on there, and you're always gonna have someone who wants to cop. The first way you can make money reselling shoes is to download the snkrs app. So Nike sneakers has profitable shoes. They have like drops multiple a week, and I'd say usually around once or twice, a couple times a week, sometimes if it's a good week, there's gonna be a shoe that drops on there that is profitable. It's always at 10 a.m. And it works like as a raffle. It's just completely random. There's no merit-based points. Like, it's not if you have more points, if you spend more money, nothing like that, just completely random. So how do you maximize your chances on an app like that? You use multiple devices. You have like a phone laying around, or maybe you can ask your friends to enter for you, and you'll pay them like 10 bucks if they win. You're gonna use different phone numbers for each account because you need a different phone number associated with each different account, but you can just ask your friend like, yo, can you send me the verification code? They won't get any messages or anything, it's literally just to have the number. Try to interact with the app if you want. Some people say like, the more you're on the app, the more likely you'll get raffled, but I think that's just superstitions. Like, I'd barely be going on my thing and I'd be hitting, bro. Like, literally, I only opened it for the drop and I'd still be hitting shit. That's probably the easiest way to make money reselling shoes. I think I've hit like 5 different shoes in like the past 3 months on that, and I've made, that's like several $100s off that because I've hit some hype stuff. The second way is probably the other most prominent method I use for reselling shoes and making money off that is the FLX rewards program. FLX rewards program is associated with Footlocker, Foot Action, Champs, and Footlocker Kids. And it's on all those, so if you have one account, you can sign in on all those apps. You spend money on Footlocker, and that money is translated into points. So if a shoe drops on, let's say, Saturday at 10 a.m., they'll have reservations open 4 days prior to that, so Tuesday or Wednesday, and basically you can enter to have you can enter for your chance to be able to reserve the shoe. If you get that reservation, then you'll be able to walk into the store on Saturday and buy the shoe, just like that. So what are the pros of this? Instead of something like sneakers, because a lot of shoes will drop both on sneakers and on Footlocker, instead of something like sneakers where the shoe will take 4 or 5 days to get shipped to you, you can get it on the same day that it drops. And obviously, if you're able to sell it on the same day that it drops, there's gonna be the price is going to be higher because less people will have the shoe on like release day like that. And you can also sell it in person because a lot of people are going to want it in person and locally, which we'll get into later. So how the hell do you get these reservations? That's probably what you're thinking, like, yo, that sounds great. How do I get the reservations? Well, it's not that easy. So you see, it's merit based. It's not like sneakers where it's just random, like you can just randomly get the reservations. To win a reservation, or to secure a reservation, you have to have a lot of points. And to gain these points, you have to spend more money. So you're like, JPS, bro, why? Like, I don't have bread like that. Like, I'm trying to get into this reselling thing so I can get money. Like, how am I supposed to spend money to get money? Like, what are you talking about? Well, that's kind of how this thing works. So you actually don't have to spend money to get money. So let's think about this. Let's say in Footlocker, there is a shoe in stock right now. Let's say a Jordan 1 Low, okay? And it's selling for $90. Let's say on StockX it's going for $120, okay, or 110, it doesn't matter. You can buy 10 of those shoes, okay, in different sizes, it doesn't matter, and in store, and then sell them on StockX, okay? Let's say you're making $2 profit each shoe. Let's say it basically comes out even, and then you gotta buy, you know, packages so you can ship them out, maybe some shipping tape because you're just now getting into this, blah, blah, blah. You just spent what, $900 at Footlocker, and you're gonna make that $900 back because you're selling them. So you're like, bro, but you just wasted like 2 hours of my time. Like I broke even. Well, no, you used your FLX account. So now you have 100,000 points or whatever it'll be. I don't know what the exact translation is, but whatever that amount will be, you just gained those points. Let's say, and then as you get more points, the more reservations you'll hit. And you obviously for reservations you enter, and then you have the option to add head starts. You have to add all 4 of the head starts, otherwise you're not gonna hit. And those, so let me get this straight. So there's 2 types of points on FLX. There's lifetime points and there's points available. So let's say you did the Jordan 1 low method, blah, blah, blah. You sold 10 of those for let's say you get 90,000 points. You'll have 90,000 lifetime points and 90,000 points to use. Let's say you can also use those points to get gift cards. So like a $50 gift card on FLX costs, I don't know, 100,000 points. Let's say you use like 4,000 of those points on head starts. Now you have 86,000 points to use, but you still have 90,000 lifetime points. Lifetime points are accumulated, they're never lost. The points to use are what are lost. So that's what it is. And what determines if you hit the reservation are your lifetime points. So think about this. The more points you get, the more reservations you'll hit, and the more money you'll spend because you're going in store to, you know, cop the shoe since you got the reservation. So it's essentially a snowball effect. The more money, like the more reservations you hit, the more money you're gonna spend, the more points you're gonna get, and the more reservations you're gonna hit because you have more points and you're gonna get it over others. You see what I'm saying? So this is all about getting the ball rolling basically. And you know, you can also buy accounts for, you know, a certain set price from people. If you have like a plug, you can literally just buy an account with like 1 million points on it for like $400. Definitely didn't do that. Let's get into the method I was talking about earlier, which is botting. So I'm just gonna give a general overview of this. I'm gonna make a separate video on this because it's like OCD, bro. Like there's tons of stuff with botting. So basically botting is, a lot of people are like, botting, bro, that's expensive. I'm not trying to buy a bot. Aren't those like thousands of dollars? Yes. You don't have to buy a bot to bot. You can literally just rent a bot. So there are different Discord servers. I think they cost like $4.99 per 3 months. It's like Botmart is the name of it. You can search it up. People will be like selling their bot or renting their bot out for a certain amount of money at specific drops. For example, for the Yeezy bread, I rented Phantom, I think for $10, and I got it for like 2 weeks because the man just forgot that I had it. So I just used it for like a bunch of other jobs too. And you rent out the bot, they'll send a guide on how to use it, but you can also learn that for yourself, like literally just watching YouTube videos on how to bot. But I'm gonna make one, so you watch mine. I'm playing. I love you. Once you get in the botting, okay, for y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, instead of just trying to check out as one person manually, botting basically does it as if you're 50 people. That's what it's about. It's like robots, okay? And to do that, you also have to buy proxies. So you're not just gonna buy the rental, be like, oh, $10, okay, I'll just run the bot. No, it's not that simple. You also have to buy proxies, because if you have 50 people trying to check out at the same time from the same IP address, it's gonna get shut down immediately. Like, you're not even gonna get through it at all. So you need to get proxies, which are basically connections from other IP addresses around the world. Really, botting is not as hard as it sounds, but I would recommend getting into the manual stuff first to see if you actually like it, because a lot of people, they think sneaker reselling, think it's all fun and games, but like the whole botting thing, like it's a really big commitment. Like, you're gonna have to be sitting here for a long time, especially during longer drops, and setting it up, it takes a long time. And it's an investment. Like, for a drop, you might spend $100 on proxies and renting the bot. and you might not hit. So you got to take that into account. So what I would recommend if you're trying to get into this as a teenager, I'm a teenager myself. I just turned 18, and you know, it's not necessarily, it's a really popular thing for teenagers. You know, sneaker reselling isn't necessarily like an adult hobby or job or occupation. You know what I mean? Like, it's very popular among younger people, younger white men specifically. People are like, yo, why do the white kids always resell Jordans? It's not fair. Like, that shoe wasn't even like, anyways, yeah, it's true, but crackers. Yeah, as a teen, you know, first thing I do is just download the sneakers app. If you're not entering those raffles literally every time you can, what are you doing? Like, it's free money. Like, you're gonna hit eventually. If you go for every job, you're gonna hit. Like, a lot of people will get, you know, demoralized. They'll be like, oh man, this thing is so broken. Like, it's not even how it used to be 2 years ago. Oh, I missed the old 2016. Like, everyone's always missing 2016, bro. Like, oh, 2016 Uzi, oh, 2016 A Boogie, 2016. Like, it's not even, it's just annoying. Like, shut up, fool. We're in 2021. Damn. People below me, bro. But yeah, this reselling stuff is really not that hard, y'all. And I'm gonna make like more intricate, fancy ass word. I'm gonna make like more detailed videos in the future about specific things about the reselling world, and also take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I'm also learning on the go with this whole thing. Don't just act like, oh, JPS, like that boy, he's a master at this. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. For the most part, yeah, like I'm kind of well known. I kind of know exactly what's going on with this stuff. Anyways, y'all, leave a like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe, because I got some heat coming out. This is my year. Like, I'm going crazy this year. I'm joking. I'm making fun of people who do New Year's resolutions. So it's corny, bro. But leave a like. Let me know what shoe you're looking forward to in 2021. I'm gonna make a more detailed video soon, but this is just kind of like a broad thing for beginners who just want to like get their feet into the water type shit. All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below your favorite shoe of 2020, or what you're looking forward to in 2021. Anything you want. Literally just comment something, bro. All right. Peace. Love y'all. I'm a lit kid.